Hello there, my name is Nadine Atkinson. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist. I've been doing a little bit of life coaching lately as regards to healthy living. I run an event once a fortnight on a Tuesday night whereby people come down and we have lots of fun. Relearning, I would say, about how to eat healthier, live healthier, be happier in ourselves. It's a learning curve for me as well, because I'm getting to meet all these absolutely wonderful people. It's not necessarily about weight release, it could be absolutely anything. But today, just for now, I'm going to talk about just a little tip on healthy living and weight release. And I'm gonna take you back a few years actually, because when I was about 15, and it is a few years, I used to work in a factory, and I've always, I think, tended to eat very, very slowly, especially when I was younger. And I used to be very polite and eat with my mouth closed. And I always remember one day a girl said to me, "Can you not open your mouth a little bit?" Because I was making a noise through my nose, and I had never been aware of this before. And from then, I think I became very aware. And I started gulping my food a little bit, because I didn't want to feel uncomfortable or make anyone else uncomfortable. I'm just wondering if this sounds familiar for anybody in the sense of gulping the food and not eating slowly. Because all too often we can be in a major hurry to get to work or to get to wherever we need to go. And it's really quite strange the way I've ended up here, because a few years ago, before I did my training, I actually did 12 weeks on a nutritionist course, and we actually talked about portion sizes. Well, at the time I had a lot of queries about this, because I am quite inquisitive, and I was kind of thinking, when the guy was talking about fist sizes, which is however much, this tends to be on a main meal like pasta or rice, something that you could hold in your fist. I was really confused at the time, because I remember thinking, well, everyone's fists are different sizes. And his answer was, what I felt at the time, a really good answer, because he made me aware that everyone's body shape and body is a different size. So therefore, your fist will match your body. And it's all about whatever you can hold in your hand, that is classed as one portion. Now, again, at the time, I remember thinking, you know, it's okay for people who can manage this, because we're all different. But I actually found myself wanting more than the fist size. I was hungry. And for me, it was really good. It was fascinating to see on some of the packaging on food we have traffic lights. You know, green is good. If it's any more than 5 milligrams, put it back. 5 milligrams of salt, 5 milligrams of fat. And I was quite intrigued by this, because it did make me very aware, although my body was craving salt, because I had gone from eating possibly quite a lot of salt that maybe not so good for me, to having very little, and my body was actually craving. So my suggestion would be, go with what feels right for you. And if it means just very, very small changes, then absolutely fantastic. You're doing superb. Now, getting back to the story of me eating with my mouth closed, one very, very good tip that I actually picked up along the way was, if I, or you can, eat very, very slowly, even putting the knife and fork down after taking your food, put the knife and fork down and chew your food very, very slowly, you might find that you may not want any more than the fist size. This is just a very, very small tip, and through life's experience and putting everything together within what I'm going to call a little series, maybe a little mini series, maybe it may expand into something much bigger. But I'm going to be talking about some of the tips that I learned on the Healthy Living Nutritionist course, and also about the coaching, and I'm going to combine it all in, because whatever I believe anyone says, I think it's always a good thing to follow your instincts and do what you think is right for you. Now, also, what I'm going to be talking about is general everyday situations whereby I could have an experience, because we're all, I feel, on a journey together, and I'm going to bring that in as well. And I would just like to say that a lot of the things that I'm actually talking about here, we do tend to discuss on the Healthy Living event here on a Tuesday night in Gateshead. And also some of the processes that we run. I'll probably give you some very, very handy information on how to find out where to look for these processes that we can actually run at the event. And hopefully this will take off and be absolutely fantastic, and you will enjoy every moment of it. All of these tips that I'm going to give you, and enjoy.